bit from
Oh no! Look at that. Ugh. Yeah, that's not great. Hey, Josh the Handyman back with another reaction video. Today we are looking at a Brazos County homeowner claims contractor took money but didn't finish repairs. Tale as old as time in the contractor industry. This video is from Donnie Tuggle. Looks like a kind of a news segment. So let's go over here and check it out, see what happened.
Begin tonight with a consumer warning. Mold and exposed wiring are just some of the issues that a homeowner in Benchley says she's dealing with after doing business with a local contractor.
That's on top of him taking her money and not finishing the job.
Mold and exposed wiring. Okay, exposed wiring, I can see. Curious about the mold.
Donnie Tuggle learned this is not the first time he's been accused of this crime.
Maricela Lopez is a single mother on disability and does everything she can to keep
I like
a
this
roof
guy's
over
voice.
her family's head. So when it came time to replace the siding on her home, she paid Juan Pablo Sosa $1,000 up front for
Oh
materials.
yeah, okay. I feel like these stories always start with, I gave him a draw. I gave him a draw on materials. And then yada yada, I got screwed.
Says she never saw them and
Yep.
the work was never completed.
Nope.
He's wrong for what he did because he knows that he took off with the money.
Yep.
According to the incident report filed with the Robertson County Sheriff's Office, Sosa admitted to not completing the work.
He did not spend the $1,000 on materials like he agreed, but spent it on paying his help. I told him it'd be best if he could settle the problem with Maricela instead of possibly having charges filed on him. Yeah, that'd be smart. He would refund her money within the week. He has not refunded the $1,000. Surprise, surprise. It's kind of like this guy, he got himself in a hole, and it wasn't a deep hole, it was a $1,000 hole. I've found most people to be decent if you like that. All you have to do is go to them and be like, listen, I'll get it to you. Here's, you know, whatever, $100 now, and I'll come this weekend and get started on the work. You know, I mean, like, people aren't trying to hand you money and then like screw you over and file a police report. Like this guy had, like, from what I could tell already, he had plenty of opportunity to make it right.
Promising a
But he
refund,
probably
but
disappeared.
7 months later, the home remains in disrepair with no resolution.
I got mold inside my
Yeah,
house.
okay,
the
so-
walls are popping in and all that stuff. He messed up some of my wiring, and my house is burned a little bit from
Oh
inside.
no! Look at that. Ugh. Yeah, that's not great. How did that even... I mean, that looks... Yeah, that... That's not great, man. How are you even living there? What did they say, 7 months later or something like that? How are you even living there? Because surely you don't have power, or at least to some of your rooms. And so did he start with like the demo process, and that's what allowed the moisture to get in and cause the mold damage?
That we're going to end up burning inside the house.
Stories
Yeah.
like this are playing out across the country and has caught the attention of law enforcement.
Yeah, as it should.
$1,000 doesn't sound like much, but to some people it is. It's everything. And so then they're left trying to fix the damage, and they're also still trying to live and be able to feed themselves.
The sheriff
Yeah, that's a really good point. $1,000 isn't nothing, you know. And I said earlier, you know, it's small enough that an honest person, any honest contractor, whether you're a full-time or not, it's small enough that you should be able to make something happen. But yeah, that is a lot of money. At this point, for this poor lady, it's not even a matter of just the $1,000. She's out, you know, I don't know how many more thousands of dollars just in the damage that she's suffered because of how this guy's messed her over.
warrants for Sosa for deceptive trade practices and misapplication of a fiduciary, but so far he hasn't been found.
Really? You don't say. Yeah, don't worry. I'll bring that money to this lady that I already screwed over once, and now that I've been caught, I promise pinky promise that I'll pay it back. Okay, sure, see that you do. See you later. Ting! He gone. He's gone forever. And now he has these charges that are filed against him. He's about to have probably a bench warrant if he doesn't already.
Investigators say when hiring a contractor,
Would that be
do
right?
your
A bench?
research.
No, bench warrant is when you jump bail or something, right? I don't know I don't know anything. He's again $1,000, dude. $1,000. And now we've got 2 misdemeanors already. Who knows what those are going to grow into?
Even if they come recommended.
There's a lot of valuable information on the internet. There's a lot of valuable information with Better Business Bureau. Just any of those places. That's the number one thing, is just know who you're dealing with.
While Lopez says she's angry, she still has compassion for Sosa.
I'm not that kind of person that I want to see somebody locked up. We just believe that if we are going to hire somebody to do our job, at least keep your word, or say, I can't do it, I'll refund you your money.
Donnie Tuggle, News 3.
I mean, yeah, couldn't happen to a better person, as they say. What's her name? Maricela Lopez. Even now, she's saying she doesn't want him to be locked up. Again, most people are decent. Like, all you have to do is try to make it right, and most people will help see you through. I believe that, and I've seen that. I mean, look, case in point. It's unfortunate. It's sad.
If we are going to hire somebody to do our job, at least keep your word, or say, I can't do it,
Keep
I'll
your
refund
word.
you your money.
Yes.
Donnie Tuggle, News 3.
A lawsuit was filed against Sosa in Brazos County last year, where he was issued a citation for taking $900 from a Bryan homeowner, and again, not
Bryan.
completing the work.
New York.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if there was some kind of database where you could kind of check and see if there has been a complaint filed against someone for stuff like this. I say that, but as a professional, do I really want that? Because all it would take is for someone who to have a disagreement, and then they try to pull some stuff like this. So it's tricky and it's touchy, because there are those of us out there that really try very hard to make right when we make a mistake. But people like this, they give us a bad name. They give contractors a bad name, and unfortunately, they seem to be the ones making the news. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. See you next time.